Ceremonies to mark the heroism of soldiers from the Oxfordshire and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry during the Second World War are being held in France and in Harwell in Oxfordshire. It's 74 years since glider missions were launched to try and capture several key bridges in Nazi-controlled France. William Davis has the story.
One of the paratroops slips on his harness, while others, soldiers of the sky, go to their waiting gliders.
As World War II was reaching its climax, soldiers from the Ox and Bucks Regiment did something so brave it's barely imaginable today. They climbed into windowless gliders in the dead of night and were towed into the air and across the channel.
On goes the Sky Army, over that flooded country inundated by the Germans,
where they detached and silently descended deep into German territory in France. Once they'd landed, they fought and captured the hugely strategic Pegasus Bridge.
They were a great band of men, and the Ox and Bucks who did the bridge would not have been able to do it without the glider pilots getting them down where they did. So it was very much a joint operation.
This week, ceremonies to mark the 74th anniversary are taking place in France and Oxfordshire. In Normandy, Laurie Whedon, one of the pilots who flew the gliders and who is one of the few surviving veterans, helped plant an oak tree alongside the daughter of another pilot.
We are planting an oak tree here today, as oak was used in the construction of the Horsa gliders. This tree represents our society's commitment to remembering those who took part in D-Day, particularly those that never returned.
In Harwell, where many glider missions took off, the RAF base is now a science park, but has a commemorative stone to remember the sacrifices that helped win the war.
The stone sits at the end of the main runway that all those aircraft took off from, and we use it as the commemorative memorial to recognise the efforts that those troops made.
Tomorrow, hundreds of people will gather here to remember those who gave their lives defeating the Nazis.
It's always important to remember what's happened in the past. Without the efforts of what happened during both World Wars, we wouldn't be here today and we wouldn't be living the lives that we do.
Passing over the coast, only a short stretch of water now lies between them and the continent.
The achievements of the soldiers and glider pilots is extraordinary, but for those involved, it was all in a day's work. After all, their motto was "Nothing is impossible." William Davies, BBC South Today.